Today, the Justice Department announced it is launching a civil rights investigation into the Kentucky Department of Juvenile Justice. The investigation will examine conditions in Kentucky's 8 youth detention centers and 1 youth development center. We will review whether there are unconstitutional conditions, including use of unreasonable physical and chemical force by staff, inappropriate use of isolation, failure to protect children from physical and sexual abuse, and adequate mental health care. We'll also examine whether Kentucky provides the required special education and related services to children with disabilities. The juvenile justice system plays a unique role in our country. Unlike the adult system, the juvenile justice system does not seek to punish children for breaking the law. Rather, its goal is rehabilitation. Confinement should help children avoid future contact with law enforcement and mature into law-abiding, productive members of society. But too often, juvenile justice facilities break our children, exposing them to dangerous and traumatic conditions. This investigation focuses on detention centers, which primarily hold children who are awaiting a court hearing. Nationally, detention centers admit nearly 200,000 children every year, holding about 16,000 youth on any given night. The average length of stay for a child in detention is 27 days. Research shows that even far shorter stays can have a profound and potentially lifelong negative consequences for children. For example, detained children are more likely to be charged, to be committed to post-adjudication facilities, and to reoffend once released. More likely to experience mental health problems, and this effect is even more pronounced on those with histories of trauma or abuse. And they are more likely to fail classes or drop out of school. This is a racial justice issue. Black, Latinx, and Native children are more likely to be detained and thus more likely to experience these negative consequences. In Kentucky, about 300 kids are detained every day, with black children 2.6 times more likely to be detained. Some children are detained for months or years while they go through the juvenile court process or await transfer to a correctional or treatment facility, magnifying the negative consequences of detention. All children held in the custody of the state deserve safe and human conditions that can bring about rehabilitation and reform. We're pleased to carry out this investigation with our U.S. Attorney's Office partners. This investigation will be independent, thorough, and fair. Protecting the rights of children in the juvenile justice system is a top priority for the Civil Rights Division at the Department of Justice. We're committed to ensuring that children in juvenile detention facilities are not subjected to abuse or mistreatment or deprived of their constitutional rights.